What if every phone on Earth buzzed at the exact same time? And within minutes, every government, every scientist, every news station confirmed it was real. No mistakes, no doubt. Just one message. An asteroid will strike Earth in exactly 100 days. It cannot be stopped. Impact will end all life on Earth. No survivors. No debates, no denial, no escape. Just certainty. A global countdown begins. Not days past, days remaining. And suddenly, every second means something different. At first, something unexpected happens. Not chaos, clarity. For the first time in human history, every single person shares the same deadline. No later, no someday, just 100 days left. What would you do? Would you still wake up early for work? Would you keep chasing goals that require years? Or would you finally admit those goals were never really yours? People begin to walk away, not dramatically, quietly. Jobs are abandoned, meetings canceled, entire industries pause. Because systems are built on the assumption of a future, and now there isn't one. But here's where things get strange. If long-term progress becomes meaningless, what replaces it? For a brief moment, something almost beautiful emerges. Food is shared. Homes are opened. Strangers help strangers, not because they have to, but because there's no reason not to. Why hoard when there's nothing left to protect? Imagine cities where luxury stores are empty, but kitchens are full, where titles disappear and conversations become real. For a moment, humanity feels equal, but then a question slips in. If nothing matters in the long term, what stops people from doing anything they want? 90 days left. The shift begins. Not everyone changes at once. Most people don't become violent. But something subtle breaks. Consequences. Because what is punishment if there's no future to carry it out? Crime doesn't explode, it mutates. Some people become kinder than ever. Others become honest in ways the world was never ready for. Because without consequences, morality stops being enforced and starts being revealed. Governments try to hold things together, but think about it. Authority only works because tomorrow exists. Laws only matter because they stretch forward in time. Without that, control becomes fragile. Some leaders step down, knowing it's pointless. Others try to tighten their grip. A few might go further, trying to force order onto a world that no longer believes in it. But can you really govern people who have nothing left to lose? 50 days left. Now things get deeper. Would anyone give effort in society? Would researchers keep working, knowing their discoveries will never be used? Or would they race, not to save humanity, but to understand something, anything, before it ends? Imagine telescopes pointed outward, not for survival, but for closure. As if humanity's final question isn't, how do we live? But why were we here at all? Religion surges, not necessarily because belief grows, but because fear does. Some people find peace, others find answers, and some create their own. New movements appear overnight, promises of salvation, of escape, of meaning. Because when the end is guaranteed, truth becomes less important than comfort. And then comes the most uncomfortable question. Would you become a better person? Or just a more honest version of who you already are? Because here's the paradox. We like to believe that time limits make us value life more, but they also expose what we truly value. Some people will love harder, some will create, some will destroy. Not because the world is ending, but because nothing is stopping them anymore. 1 day left, No chaos, no mass panic, just silence. Not the absence of sound, but the absence of future. People gather, not to survive, but to witness. For the first time, humanity is united, not by hope, but by inevitability. And here's the part that should bother you. This scenario feels extreme, unreal. But think about it. You already have a countdown to your life. You just don't know the number. So what's the real difference between your life now and a world with 100 days left? If the only thing that's changed is certainty, then what exactly is stopping you from living like you have a deadline? And more importantly, what would that reveal about you?